Brainstorming and sharing ideas is the funnest part of the creative process. We decided to skip the boring part of actually making stuff and just do the fun part. I'm your host, Tom Walma,
Dave Jones here.
I'm comedian Turbulence Time with New World Comedy.
Hi, I'm Kate Duray.
and this is Creativity Wasted. So I think it would be cool to have small sports stadiums that are like no upper deck, like small, like
lower bowl and floor.
yeah, maybe a couple extra seats, and you'll see why, like in the lower deck. And then instead of having an upper deck, you have like cable cars and Ferris wheels and like machines to lift people up to watch the game.
You get the aerial view.
Yeah.
Fly over.
Oh, okay. Little drone.
Yeah, so you could be like up higher. You could get like a view of the city for some of them. Some of them you could be like maybe it could move side to side or around in a circle, so you get a variety of views. Or you could have like the rich person cable car that doesn't even load into the stadium. They take a different highway exit. They take a cable across the highway, and then they can watch it. Like that's where the president sits, or
okay,
Bill Gates sits, like a security, the Queen of England.
The isolated seating.
Zip line them in.
Yeah.
The private box cable car.
Yeah. Or I thought, like, you know how they have like those carnival rides where you're sitting in the seat, like the swing, and it goes in circles.
And
yeah,
so instead of going in circles, it goes up. So you sit in it. Each one has like a little remote, so you get
kind of like a ski lift.
Well, but it would just go straight up.
Yeah, but it's going like.
Yeah. So it goes up to like where you can see the game, and if you gotta pee, you can
see kind of down. Okay, that's hot. Yeah, that's fresh. I like that. That'll work with concerts too.
That'd be so sick. I'm 5'2", man. I would love just a little bit higher.
Right, that'd be nice. That would be. That's creative.
So I think the bottom line of my idea, you could have all these gizmos. Some of them even like a traveling carnival. Like if it's going to be a low attendance, like a preseason game, minor league game, you don't need to have them there. But if it's going to sell out, or if the tickets have sold out and they want to sell more tickets, they bus them in. There's like an empty parking lot where they can set them up or whatever.
All right.
And then you got all these extra people in these carnival things, space things, and then you can drop them down.
Yeah.
They can cart them off to some other game that's sold out in a different city the next week.
That'd be cool. You have to market it to short people, because I'm in. Where do I invest?
That's like a team, team, especially for people who follow a certain team and they want to get to like all the other games, that they can't just home games. If it can just cart me there real quick.
Oh, that'd be funny if you could like jump on a bus and then they take you and then you can go up and watch
it. The thing.
This is like the super fans thing, that like a hover bus. But if you do blimp,
there's so many people. There's a lot of people who would do that. There's a lot of people who would definitely.
I like this idea.
Because sports attendance is low, not necessarily due to like, it's like capability of getting there more than it is like I won't buy a ticket. Because Lyft and Uber, they
going
charge
in and
extra
parking and this and that. Yeah,
it would be taking a lot of. I just want to go enjoy the game. Lift me up.
It's lift.
You can't use the term lift. You're probably you have a problem using the term lift, but it could be something that route, right?
But if it's just called up and it's like
up sports,
you do like you tie a bunch of balloons to someone, like the movie Up.
Yeah, I didn't think of balloons and like blimps or anything, but
I'm very whimsical.
But like
I'm
the
like,
seat,
I want like a
he's
higher
talking about,
balloon.
like it's kind of like a bus, but it's really a row of seats.
That'd be cool if it just is like,
and then it's like like a Lego block drop, and then
Yeah.
take them back out.
You know
Yeah,
that
that's
like
the
carnival ride that's like 6 or 10 people and it's like on an arm. So you just have that, but you get to stay and watch a game or watch a concert.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
I know, won't be too much. Like even if they threw pop, it wouldn't even catch. It wouldn't even affect the game. If they threw like pop, it would take
Yeah.
rowdiness, take some of the rowdiness out of the
Somebody
game.
dumps their beer, it's not above anyone.
Oh yeah. Drones also. You could have the drone concession. That was on my
Yeah, that'd
list.
be cool. Oh, I like the drone concession idea. It's really smart.
So yeah. Some of them I was worried like
Yeah.
having if
The
people have to
concessions,
pee.
then now you got a drone operate the concession stand. People
Yeah.
like.
So I think a lot of the things, like if it's a big cable car with like 40 people in it,
Yeah.
I mean, you could change the game so like there's a longer time between the quarters or whatever to give it time to come down and let people pee and then come back up.
Yeah.
So
Or it could be
it's an
big enough it
inning.
has a little bathroom in it.
Right.
Yeah. Or it can have a
Yeah.
little
Or a drone
thing
toilet drone, a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that mic
They
back.
drone up a urinal.
Like, oh
or
no,
a
that's the
drone
same
that
concession
flies a person
drone.
down. Or a human drone.
Only number ones, no number twos.
Right.
You got a number
Not
2,
on
you
the
gotta get out.
concession drone. We use those for the
Yeah,
concessions too.
we have opposite. Yeah, it's not the same. Don't mix them up.
So yeah, I mean, you'd have to
That's when
figure
the
out.
lawsuit happens. That's when the lawsuit happens.
Right. Oh no, the
I drunk
concession
some.
drone.
I think the concessions would be easy. I think getting
What
people
if they
down
only
to
give people
pee.
Gatorade
Yeah,
bottles? They only give people
it seemed
Gatorade
like it would
bottles.
just be like lunchable, like you know how they got the sectional
Yeah.
lunch on top of a drone, and then the
Yep.
drone just shoot
It's
up
a
your nachos and
charcuterie
drink.
board.
Don't man, you just always gonna have to worry about that somebody who just see a drone going and be like, it's mine because it's
Right.
prepaid. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's prepaid. So that person, if they left their seat, they looking for their nachos though, and somebody
Yeah.
right next to them. Like I don't know where your drone was. I'm waiting for
You just
mine.
snatch somebody else's stuff off of it.
Yeah, like
Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose you could do that anyway.
but nobody, ideally, in a good world,
Right.
on Kate's app,
They're
ideally,
gonna be
nobody would
honest.
be
We're keeping it
exactly,
honest in this
exactly.
drone. You
But
get
yeah,
your hot
That's
dog, it's got
dope.
a bite out of it.
so I was thinking instead of stadiums, like if a stadium costs like 6 billion and it's
Right.
got the big upper deck,
Right.
it's like if you think of like how a circle, like adding another row for the upper deck, like adding more space to the outside of the circle is
Mm-hmm.
like way more cost. And when
Right.
you're adding it, when you're going higher with the stadium, that's way more cost. So I think if you had a stadium that costs like 6 billion with like an upper deck, if you
Yeah.
didn't have an upper deck, it probably
Save a
cost
lot of money.
it wouldn't cost half. It would cost way less than half.
Yeah.
It costs like half a billion or even
Because like
less.
would they move their seats up kind of like how you do your cars, like the cars like go back and forth, like could they just like could it be just one row and then like the second row just lift their seat up a little bit, like how you do your car, like you know how you can move your
Like
car
a
back and
In
car
forth.
lift in a garage, like in a
in the
repair
actual
garage.
car seat when you're sitting in your seat in your car and you can
Yeah,
like
you know what I'm saying. So like it's like a
yeah.
stadium with five like circles
Yeah, you go sit
of
down and then you can
seats.
hit a button and lift yourself up.
And yeah, and it stop you at a certain section.
Yeah.
So now it just you just gotta everybody gotta push their seats down at
Yeah.
the end of the thing.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
my
because
car. I
then
have an electric seat, my short ass. I'm like, bzzz, and my legs are like at the steering wheel.
so yeah, it'd be nobody would be further away from the game. It'd just be kind of like everybody
Yeah,
would be higher than
you just
another
get up.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I thought about the other thing, like how they have all the boxes. They like everybody gets in the box for their like little private party, but then the box could like move like moves
Right.
out, and then they're like the floor could be clear, so you could go watch it from a clear floor.
Because
Like,
that made me think of how many like innovations when it comes to motor do we
Yeah,
trust? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
know. Well, it's like thinking about that thing with like the parking deck collapsing. I'm like, oh my god, I
yeah,
have so many like new weird fears unlocked of like failure, like some kind of catastrophic failure of something. But I
because
like the
like
cable car. But yeah, if that failed, but I
yeah,
do,
yeah,
I
people
like
trust the cable
that.
cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the cable car idea. I'm weird where I'm like, it should be like hot air balloons and blimp rides.
yeah. I think even the cable car, you could have a cable car that goes like
Right,
side to side, and
right.
then it
Yeah.
could go
That's I like when you're at
up and
Cedar Point
down.
or somewhere and you can like get to the back of the park really quick if you take that. It's a little scary, but it's a lot faster.
Right. You miss a lot of traffic. A lot of those six
Foot
hour drives
traffic.
turn into 3 hour
Yeah,
like
you get there a lot quicker.
yeah. Pre-game. Now you at the game. Take you
Yeah,
back to the station.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. And then the price, like would go by tier. How many
Mhm.
games you want to see? How far are you going from this one all the way over
That's I
to?
like your idea with the touring, like when they're it's not touring, you know what I mean? When they're like going around the country to play other places, or it's like a bus that just takes you all over to follow the like you're a groupie for a
Yeah,
sports team.
for a band. Yeah, yeah. That there's sports. I'm telling you, there's sports
Yeah.
fanatics
It's like
who will
people who
follow
follow
their team.
fish all around, like you're gonna follow the Dallas Cowboys all around the country.
Hmm. Yeah, you'll see some Dallas carts out in
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's funny how many like especially because Detroit's like such an easy hub to do. You see so many fans come in from all over the place to come to a game and they'll like hang out in Detroit for the week or the weekend and then they go to their game for their team and then they go home. But it's a fun time.
If that stadium was built like that, that'd be a lot
Yeah.
more. Yeah,
What if it was like Jetsons and they had a tube system? They just
that's what I was thinking
The
too.
people put the people
That
into.
yeah, we need
that's
pneumatic
I'm telling
pneumatic
you, it's
tubes
coming.
that
It's
fly people around.
it's not too far from trains though.
Yeah.
That be like in New York and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
what's the difference? You
'Cause
own
that
there by
was
yourself?
did you ever get into Futurama? Because Futurama had that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's another kind of like one of my
Yeah.
binge go to.
Yeah. That'd be fun to have pneumatic tube system through all the cities.
Nobody would need cars, and that's the whole
Yeah.
oil and all that stuff like that. The idea about the stadium, only precautions I could see myself worried about is the person sitting above me. Is they okay? Am I okay
Yeah.
down here?
I know, that's
They
like
sitting above.
I know. Are they drunk or throwing up or pooping or peeing? You don't want
Right,
anything on you.
Well, they can be
right.
behind you and up. They don't
Yeah,
have
it
to be
has to be like
Yeah,
directly
it got to
under.
be kind of like a
it has to be
shifted, a
tiered
little
better.
shifted,
Yeah.
just a tad shifted.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I think if you did it right, you could have like nice things. People could get food. People could pee. The stadium would be way cheaper to build,
Yeah.
and yeah, maybe you would.
cut out
It'd
the
be
hallways. You can cut out the walk like hallways and stuff like that too. Like it can be like,
Yeah. If you didn't have all the walkways and you just had pneumatic
you
tubes.
know what I'm saying? So it'd be like it'll take away people really necessarily need to go up any
Yeah.
more steps and down the steps and
yeah, that
that.
too.
Yeah. And I like
Yeah.
the drone delivery system. Think of how much that would save people moving around at a big stadium if
Who
you
don't
could
want to
just
miss something?
drone.
Oh, what I
Yeah.
miss?
Your
Wow.
thing just gets brought right to your seat.
You'd have a bigger variety too, probably,
Mhm. Mhm.
if they can, because they could have the vendor be
Yeah.
farther away.
Yeah. I like those guys that do like yodel and sing and come and bring you the walking around with pops and beers and popcorn
Yeah.
and stuff.
Those guys, yeah. Now I'm ordering McDonald's off a screen, so
Yeah.
they have to
It is
take the
funny.
back seat
Yeah.
now. They
What
gotta
a
take the back
strange.
seat.
Yeah.
Popcorn here. What they used to say was like, oh, I got you.
Beer. Yeah.
Beer here, got your hot dogs here. But you
Hot
can probably
dog.
make the
Hot
drones say
dog.
that. Drones can be
Yeah.
walking doing that around the whole stadium. Like,
What if they were robots
got your
instead of
hot dogs
people?
here.
Is that a Boston accent they're doing when they do
Hot
that,
dog.
or is that like a
I
weird
still,
like
that's what come in my
1920s?
Um,
voice. I think that's my voice of that person right there.
I
You
always
got your
think of
peanuts here.
yeah, it's I think the name of it when you do that like newscaster or broadcaster kind of voice, it's called like a transatlantic accent. So
Oh,
it's
they
not
have a
even
word
like a
for
real
that.
Mm.
accent. It's like a made up accent that's like, oh yeah, hot dog, yeah, peanuts, yeah, da, da," or like
Yeah.
a
The
newscast back
Boston,
in the
now
day.
Boston's a little
Yeah,
Boston's.
yeah, you got to park the car in Scotland Yard. That's a
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah. I just, you got to think just straight Mark Wahlberg in there when you do that voice.
Oh
Like,
my
I go
gosh,
straight
yeah.
the Seth MacFarlane. And like I think that's
Yeah.
where I probably got that. That's
Oh
a
yeah, that's funny. He definitely has an accent, strong
yeah,
accent.
a strong
I'm
accent. Hey,
My accent is the most Midwestern accent.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
mine is too.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what's good about Midwestern accents? No, where
Uh-huh.
we at, where we go, we got an accent to somebody. You know. So like,
Hmm.
if we go to New York, we sound like we from the South. If we go
I
from the
know, and it's
South, we
funny
sound like
when
we
you're
from
in
New
New
York.
York and it's like they're like, "What?"
Yeah,
I'm like, "I know how my voice sounds. It's
yeah.
insane. I know."
I don't sound no like nobody from New York, and they'll be like,
Uh-huh.
"You gotta be from New
Uh-huh.
York."
It's funny if I go somewhere
Mhm.
like that though, then I pick up the accent by accident where I'm
Yeah,
like,
you it hang with you for like a week
"Yes.
or two. You start saying the
Yes.
stuff they were
Yes."
saying, and you like, "Who
Especially
am I? Am I just a
yeah.
sponge? Do I have my own identity,
It's
or I'm
so
gonna
funny.
be?"
I have a
Very
European voice all year round,
You get that. Yeah.
no matter where I go. They don't know,
Yeah.
They
They don't know where
assume.
how many people ask you where you're from?
Yes. They
A
ask me, why do
lot.
I sound so proper when I talk?
Ah,
I
I
hate
like
that.
it. No, you have a really nice voice though. You have a nice
Thank you. I
accent.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Huh. It's fun. I have so many people when I do comedy here, just Metro Detroit. People are like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "I was born at Providence, Southfield, man. Like, I'm from right here. This is the most
Michigan.
Right
Midwest
here.
accent."
We got, I think Midwest do, even though we got our weather situation, but we got a lot of cultural things. Like you'll see
Yeah.
somebody who you can tell, like even if they're from Michigan,
Yeah. Well, if
you
they're
can
from like
tell what
downriver
part,
or somewhere, yeah.
yeah, or what part of out of
Mhm.
town do they go to Chicago a lot?
Mhm.
Do they go to New York a lot? Do they
Yeah.
go, like you
Yep.
can tell that. But I like cities that got that melting pot like that, though.
Yes. Yeah, I love that's like going to Manhattan and when you run into like a real New Yorker that was born and raised there versus a transplant that I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know you are a real
Yeah.
like or somebody who's from Brooklyn or somewhere where it is like a more specific accent." But yeah, I love that. I love accents and language to me are
Yeah,
so
yeah. Yeah,
interesting.
like or
Yeah.
when you go out of town and you hear everybody with an accent and somebody hears you and they know where you from exactly
Oh
because
yeah.
that's how they talk to you. Like, you from Michigan? I'm like, yeah, I'm from
Uh-huh.
Michigan.
Getting into
Man,
comedy.
finally,
Yep.
finally hear somebody sound like I used
Yep.
to sound like. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, getting into comedy and getting to be friends with other comics that are like different parts of the country. They make fun of me so much. And I'm like, I know, it's insane. Like it's so silly. So
Well, we could wrap it up. Any shows or
yeah.
podcasts or social medias or anything you guys want to promote?
Oh well, we doing the Laugh Masters GR comedy show. That's on Friday the 13th. Then we
Nice.
have a show called Grand Rapids Comedy Jam. That's on Valentine's Day at the Ambrosia Theater. That's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And we also have our 420 friendly show. That's on February 28th called Till Smoke Do Us Part. It's going to be
Oh, that's cute.
a great show. We have comics from all over the state, raffles, giveaways, vendors. We also do our skits and our New World Comedy skits. So if you guys go in there and check that online, We just had one of our videos go over 10,000 in 72 hours, which was
Wow,
a
holy
great.
smokes.
That was a great achievement for
Just
us.
going
so.
viral.
Yes. Yep. So just follow us at New World Comedy. We do these shows monthly, and we always looking for
Yeah.
people to jump on.
But
We'll
I
be
always
in
tell
Ohio
people
on the 21st. A place called Bricky's Comedy Club.
I have a show I'm on in Ipsy at a place called Weird Bird, and I love it because it's a record shop that we do comedy shows in, and that's
Nice.
Tommy Cook is the host, the coordinator of that. So that's a really fun show. And that's on the 21st of February. You guys can follow my social media if you look me up. My name on Facebook is this name, and then Catred Hatred on Instagram. I have a music history podcast that I do with two of my record nerd guys. That is fun. So if you're really into music history, we cover a lot of different stuff on that, and that's available on all the streaming platforms. It's called 3 Shots Down. So if you want to check that out, and if anybody wants to hit up Detroit comedy scene, let me know. I'll take you
Yeah.
around. I'll show you around town. I love doing that.
Awesome.
What do you got, Tom?
I have a Saturday show. It's called Shine Time Comedy. It's in Indiana. I have my fitness streaming thing called Gaming McFitness, where I build video game controllers into fitness machines, and then I stream me playing video
That's
games
cool.
while
That's
exercising.
creative.
This has been a production of Planet Amp Podcast, powered by Pinecast.